Happy to be on hand. I'm Brandon Gaudin with Charles Davis. And before we kick, partner, your keys to the game, please.
Well, my keys are on the defensive side of the ball for both teams. And the big one, making sure you avoid giving up the big play. These safeties are going to get tested all game long. Their job, keep the ball in front of them, tackle people, make them run extra plays in order to try and score.
Here's the former Saint and Viking Morton Anderson to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right.
Now let's go. 319. 319.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? So they got him coming up from his linebacker spot.
And sometimes the position designation really doesn't matter. If you creep up to the line of scrimmage, you just have to look for the football. Make sure it moves before you do.
A boost here to start the drive. After the penalty, it's 1st and 5.
Three down.
Here we go now. Blue 90. Blue 90.
To throw is Elway.
Let's go one more.
And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete. Decker unable to pull it in, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
All right, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
Barney. Gun.
Here's Elway to throw. And that is incomplete.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
Here's Brad Wing now to punt it away on 4th down. This is fielded at the 27. Sanders shaking and baking. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Nearly a huge return as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
Tight end's Ringo. Tight end's on the Ringo. Tight end's on the Ringo. 3 down.
Flex Brown. Flex Brown.
Shift.
Flex Brown. Flex Brown.
On 1st and 10, McNabb. On the check down, he finds Kamara. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
58's the Mike. 58's the Mike.
To throw, McNabb. Flushed out right. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 7 yards on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So 2nd catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved.
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So if they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game too. Deion Sanders up to make the tackle.
That's what I'm talking about.
Flex Brown. Flex Brown.
Baby, nice play.
Ohio. Flex Brown. Flex Brown.
58 the Mike.
McNabb throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he's going to get the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 22. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
Get out of here, man. Get out of here. Let's go. All day.
And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
To throw on second, McNabb. And quickly to his tight end, Clark. That's caught. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, and he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. Ricky Williams from 6 yards away. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. Anderson now to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Good job. Good stop, D. Good stop.
Off the play fake, Elway. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. They've had touchdowns on both of their drives thus far, but now they face a 3rd and long.
Set! 3-19! 3-19!
On 3rd down, Elway. A deep ball for Gurley.
Put that team on the buck.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked by the Hall of Famer Mel Blount.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Hey, guys.
Flex Brown! Flex Brown!
Stand up over there. Go.
On 1st down, it's McNabb. He'll rifle this one deep right. Oh, wide open, complete. And all the way in for the touchdown. A big play there. 65 yards. And his guys get the quick strike touchdown.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field, and that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control, and how about the end result? A touchdown.
And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the
here
game's
we
starting
go.
to take shape a
Green,
little bit
39.
now, and I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball,
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by 2-time All-Pro Rodney Harrison. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis, happy to be with you. And, Charles, we've got two teams who know each other extremely well. These division games, they tend to be battles.
People scout like crazy in this league, but no one scouts more than within the division. Because if you win your division, you're automatically in the playoffs. That puts extra emphasis on these games, and they can't wait to get at each other.
Here's the former Saint and Viking Morten Andersen to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. Jackson now to return. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Leopard! Leopard!
Double tight, guys, double tight.
Gun! 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 Detroit! Detroit! Gun! 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 Gun!
Throwing now, Elway on first down. And this is caught. It's Jimmy Graham. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
Gun! Gun!
Now Elway on first down. Escaping the pressure right. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Tight, double tight.
Gun! 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 Gun!
Elway to throw on second. Buying time to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked up by two-time All-Pro Rodney Harrison. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Nice pick, nice pick. Double tight, double tight.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Double tight, double tight. 4 down.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. In this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it?
Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis, thrilled to be with you from the broadcast booth. And, partner, before we get this thing started, what are you going to be watching?
Who gets off to a fast start? In horse racing terms, they talk about catching a flyer out of the gate. Who sets the pace and makes the other team chase?
Here's the former Saint and Viking Morton Anderson to get this one started. And we are underway from the Superdome. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
Man left. 3 down.
They'll run it for the first time with Williams. And nothing doing on his first run. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. In on the stop, it was the UCF product, Shaquem Griffin.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
On second down, Williams. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Black 58 rail. Black 58 rail.
Come on, D.
Left.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Watch tight end. Tight right. Hey, boys, we got
Now a pitch out to Williams. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, in a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
Hey, we got 3 down.
On the toss, here's Williams. And the play goes nowhere, losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
Got 3 down.
Being chased out left. Room to run past midfield. Throw left side, complete to Moss. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
I don't believe that this opening drive is surprising to either one of us after the time we spent with the coaching staff and players prior to the game. What about you?
Absolutely. Not only that, but that big article in the paper this morning about their philosophy on starting games like you're shot out of a cannon, and that's what they've done. Very methodical here on this first drive.
Yeah, so many teams talk about that fast start. We're actually seeing it happen right here in front of us.
But now the kicker. Can they cap it off by putting the ball in the end zone?
Tight on this side, boys. Tight on the left. Tight on the left. Move.
They go back to the ground with Williams. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Now that play was doomed right from the start.
He just about ran into every defender on that one, didn't he? It felt like everyone got a piece of that tackle.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Here's Mahomes to throw. Dancing to his left. Throwing the comeback route. He's got the hook up to Thomas. And he gets it all all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A good pickup there, a 22.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, they have to be pinpoint here.
I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks, has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far.
Now they just want to see if they can cap it off with the bell ringer and put it in the end zone.
Not my house, baby. Not my house. Not my house.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here.
Tight end right. Three down.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He's got it. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That catch good for 8, but still, it's 3rd and goal now. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Mahomes takes it himself. Try to wedge his way in there. No signal. I don't think he got there. He did it. They try the sneak, but not enough push. He doesn't get in. And on the opening drive of the ball game, the defense comes up with a goal line stand.
Tight end right.
Come on, let's go! Red 38! Red 38!
Now a first down throw, McNabb. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. They were looking for a little spark and some breathing room. They got it right there, a gain of 14 and a first down. And now they have a little more space to maneuver from the 15, first and 10.
3 down, 3 down.
Ohio!
McNabb to throw. He lets it fly for Lockett. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'd open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, and have them back on their heels.
And a movement there coming from the middle of the line.
And you understand he wants to get off the ball quickly, but the ball's right in front of him. He has to watch it move first.
So the penalty certainly helps him out as they come up on 2nd and 5.
Tight ends on the loosey. Tight ends on the loosey.
Let's go! Red 38! Red 38!
Now McNabb. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. It's a big play there. 49 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30.
3 down, 3 down.
Flex round! Flex round! Flex round! Flex round!
From the gun, here's McNabb.
Watch the slack. Watch the slack.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
Flex round! Flex round!
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll make this a second down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. A minute 59 to go in the first half. We're back to New Orleans after this.
Playing hard, fellas.
Flex round! Flex round!
Let's get it.
Let's go! Red 38! Red 38!
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And now he'll tuck it and run. So a quarterback scramble, certainly a pass play, but he saw something, tucked it, and got in the end zone.
A lot of quarterbacks, when they scramble, they're scrambling to create more time to throw the ball downfield. In this situation, as you noted, he tucked it and took off. Great play by him.
Extra point by Anderson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Anderson now to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard. Line.
Got double tight. Double tight. Three down.
Here we go!
Now a play fake here on first down. He finds an opening past the 40. Looking left side and completing it to Thomas. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
Now he'll throw deep, trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Hall of Famer Ronnie Lott, and he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas.
Man, we see a lot of quarterbacks try and do this. They get out of the pocket, they get in trouble, and they try and force the ball into their star receiver to make a play, sometimes whether it's open or not. I think this time, it was definitely an or not.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Moving backwards on first down, never a good thing. What does that do for the mindset on second down?
Well, it changes your play call, definitely, because as a play call, you're advancing yourself thinking, okay, we're going to get a gain here. Now you've got to go back in reverse, come up with something to pick up not just the yardage lost, but gain a few extra.
Here's McNabb. He's going to float this one deep right side. He's got it at the 15. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 57 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on first and goal. They'll run it with Camaro. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. As they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
Hey, we got three.
They come out here in the eye. He'll get it up the middle. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it.
Touchdown, baby. Let's go.
And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. Anderson now to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Oh, and now he bowls him over. Now the Saints offense, they get ready to go back to work here. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10.
Check.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. On target over the middle to Hill. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And an alley to run. He's at the 50, 30, the 20, 10.
All right, let's give credit where credit is due. How about that return? Great blocking, great vision, all the way down to the 2-yard line. The only person who has to be upset, the guy who didn't get it into the end zone. That far and no reward?
Now the offense will stay out there. They're going to line up and try for 2.
Flex round! Flex round!
They're going to try and run. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. Anderson now to kick this one away.
Here comes the ball.
That's fielded in the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Now the attention turns to the Saints offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
Strong right.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Mahomes. That'll be caught over the middle by Moss. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to it. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by 2-time All-Pro Rodney Harrison. And he's able to get it back to the